All right, found my wire through the speaker, fish it up through that square hole. Again, sorry, I'm using 2 hands. Fish it up through there. You don't have to pull it out as far as I did. And you're going to plug it in there. Okay. Had to get my wife to come out and hold it straight while I put the nuts on. And I used the factory, not the factory, the nuts that came with it. Just wanted to make sure the thread was all the same spec. I tightened them up. Not real happy about, man, I don't know if you can see it. That gap there, there's no flex in it whatsoever. And I've got it tightened down pretty good. I'll see how the other side does. If anything, I may do a nice smooth bead of black sealant there to cover it. But yeah, that's not good. I don't know what I could have done differently at all. Lined up perfectly. You can see it against the glass, maybe not. It's all tight. If these, for not being a Ford part, the contour fits. It's just, I don't know what's causing that gap. Maybe I'll look into that. Okay, so I'm getting a little scatterbrained. I loosened this up. Thankfully, I had a deep well socket. I guess that's what that's called, a deep socket, because these studs are so long, my short one wasn't working. I loosened this up, and I'm gonna see if I can push it over a little bit. But check this out. What I did was I hooked just the mirror control back up, just to make sure before I put everything back together, I got everything working right. Obviously, I turned the accessory key position on and it works, right? Okay, so then I wasn't expecting the turn signal to work because I don't have OEM turn signals. So, turn signal. So that is definitely an added surprise. Now, let's check and see if the running lights work. Turn that off. Parking lights. Okay, I don't have running lights on them, but the signal, I wasn't expecting that. So I'm pretty sure I can wire the running lights one day if I feel that's necessary. Let me just try headlights and make sure. Yeah. So cool. I'm gonna try to tighten this up and lessen that gap now. Okay, good news and bad news. I did take a lot of that gap out. I have some black glass glazing sealant, which I'll do a nice bead in there to look factory. And I think I can do it good enough just to keep some water out. But here's the thing. Do not crank down on these Chinese studs. I broke that one clean off. But I'm held by these 3. I know you're going to comment that I'm a moron, but you're right, I am. So, but it's still, there's no budge in it. And it's tight here. Put a flat bar in there, I can't even pry it out. I'm not worried about that stud breaking off. Okay, I am, but I won't do that on the other side. And I think I'm good. It's held on there really tight. It just, hopefully it won't cause it to vibrate too much going down the road. We'll see. Okay, I put the speaker back in, the 4 screws. Next step, put the door panel back on. And remember, lift it up so it slides onto this slot, and it's going to go down into these grooves. There's a prong that goes into all of those grooves. So you got to start up, push in, and slide down, and you'll get it. Okay, forgot to tell you to plug when you hold your door panel up, push your light through and give it a quarter turn towards the door first. You probably figured that out. I got it locked on, doorknobs through. I'm gonna put this back on. Okay, should have put the screws in first. I got one there and one there to put in. Okay, I snapped the lens back on. Got that screw in. We're going to push this in first, lightly. And then snap it down. That's it. Door panel back on. We got to put this piece back on. This piece of tape, I think, just like that. And then this. Okay, I've got it on. Let's check again. Up, down, left, right, and then blinker, signal, whatever you want to call it. And those lenses they call smoke. So that's really cool. I didn't expect that. Oh, and then let me shut this. Telescoping. Hang on. Wow, that's pretty tight. Hold on. So I think that's fully extended. Let me shut it. And that's fully retracted. Huge difference. I want to check the defrost, make sure that works. And the way I'm going to do it is with this laser thermometer. You may tell me that ain't going to work, but let's see. Okay, the ground is 61 degrees. We're in South Carolina, upstate South Carolina. Hang on. Okay, had to get the laser pointer to work. Okay, defrost is not on, but pointed at the mirror, 68.8. We're just gonna go with that. Okay, now I'm gonna turn defrost on. We're gonna see if this works. We were at 68.8. I may have to give it a minute. I'll come back. Okay, we started at 68. It's been running for like 60 seconds. I'm getting 72 and climbing, and I can also feel that it is warm. So I'm satisfied that my defrost is working. The power tilt is working. Signal's working that I didn't even expect. I'm good, man. That's it. I'm not sure what I'm doing YouTube wise. I may have to, I've got like 5 different videos I got to string together or post them part 1 through 5. And I'll try to post a link to exactly what that mirror is. And obviously it's made in China. That's why I snapped that stud off, but I think it's gonna work. It's on there. It's on there. It ain't coming off. It ain't even budging, even with 3 out of the 4 on. There's the other one. We're gonna make that change now, and that's gonna be a huge difference. It looks like a Super Duty truck now. Well, almost. Later.